here. Awesome. Then, there we are. Wait, no, my audio is working because I did a test before. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here until 9 o'clock rolls around when we start. So I don't know necessarily if anyone's in here or not, but hey, we will we will see. God, whenever I'm not talking or whenever I'm not necessarily talking, I just want to sing and I can't because I'm pretty sure anything I sing will be a copyright strike unless I come with it off of my own dome. So that's fun. That's quite fun. I don't know. What? I almost did it. I almost did it. I am. Why am I like this? I don't know. I'll never know. Wow. I should have eaten before this, but it's too late. Maybe I'll take a break in the middle to just like get some food. I don't know. We'll see. Some people are being. There's a lot of honking outside my room. I don't think someone's happy with someone. Who knows? I'm just waiting until 9 to actually start the game. Because that's when I said I'd start it. But for now, we're just here vibing. And essentially silence, besides me talking. Because I don't know how. I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's ever music or anything that's supposed to be playing. So I think some Twitch streamers are like, they don't have music. I feel like, or maybe it's just because I've watched TikToks. So people are just like, hey, TikToks, boop, like they upload this stuff from uh the whatchamacallit to like someplace else. Like, from stream to TikTok, and there's music playing in the background. But I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm not the smartest in the bunch. But hey, here we are. My eyes are being wonky. One more minute and we will start the game. Because I am punctual. Honestly, I just want to start the game. And I could. But also, I said I'd start at 9. So I'm not going to do that. Because I'm weird. And why would I do anything else than be entirely punctual? I'm not, though. I'm normally early. But, who knows? I don't. I feel like it's been over a minute. Golly gosh. Also, I'm wondering what my game looks like right now just because it's suspended. So the question is, if I pull it up, is it at? Oh, it is at. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got the nice little shimmeringness. And I hope it's not too loud. I was told it was a little bit less quiet last night. So I'm hoping that it is a bit just a little bit louder this time because the sound I'm getting and the sound you guys are getting is a completely different thing. And frick my mouse. I just want to make sure that like everything is like coming
All
through
right, then.
okay.
It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Okay. And I don't know how many of you are in here right now because my OBS doesn't really tell me how many people are in the room at the moment. Last time, essentially, we appeared on the ship after someone named Zero kidnapped us, and we're all part of this game to escape with the bracelets on our wrist. That is all depicted by using the digital root of numbers to get through doors. And we figured out that to go through a door, you need at least between 3 and 5 people. They all have to go through the door, and they all have to activate something called the dead switch, which stops the time ticking of the bomb inside them with their watches. And so the thing is, one of the people, number 9, went through door number 5 by himself after like manipulating people to let him through. He died, of course. Blood everywhere, yada yada yada. And so the plan is, oh, these people want to go through this door, so we're going to let them go through this door, and these people want to go through this door, we're going to let them go through this door. So the thing is, right here, it's like, do you just hunker down, go through door number 4, because everyone seems fine with that? Or are you going to be a little bitty and go through door number 5 because you're like, no, I want to go through door number 5, which at that point will force your friend, which apparently your friend is on the ship, Akane, but in the game she is known as June, to hide her identity after she already revealed your identity. So everyone knows your name is Junpei, but no one knows Akane's actual name, which is Akane's. And everyone has nicknames because it makes it quote-unquote safer for everyone. But as for me, I'm not a little bitty, and I like working with my team. So what I'm going to do is not, we're going to go through door number 5 later, because there's multiple endings.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June.
And we'll get to see that one later.
There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way.
Oh, also the thing with Junpei and Akane is that they haven't seen each other for no. I was gonna say 6 years, but I think Junpei's like, I think they're both full-on adults now. Well, like, you know, young, like in their early 20s. But they haven't seen each other since 6th grade, essentially. So they were like 12 when they last saw each other.
I should see the other 4 off.
So they're like, it's like, oh wow, this is so weird to see you again, and all that stuff.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
There they go.
Now then. Goodbye.
Be careful.
Plunk. There's all the blood.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds.
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
And everything is in intervals of 9s. Because why wouldn't they be? It's the theme of the game. 9.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's
beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
A lot of ellipses just to be like, it's so weird. So weird that I find.
Over here. We gotta authenticate.
Then again, I think that's how it's supposed to be
beeping.
interpreted.
Stopped.
Whew.
Yeah.
Looks like it stopped.
It's like they found the dead switch, like
Hey,
Snake
guys,
talked about.
are you doing all right over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay?
You literally talked about it before, but okay.
The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red?
Whoa.
Well, the dead is blue.
Whoa. Just like the keys in the first part of the game.
Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
No, that was 7.
Now it's our turn. I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
June just said that. I just noticed that, like, Santa and June have, like, the same sleeve thingies. In the sense of they just have, like,
Oh,
I don't
damn.
know, sleeves.
It's counting down.
That's a weird thing to say. But it's like one of those long sleeves that, like, goes, like, past their hand. Those kind of long sleeves.
We can't go back.
No. Well, I mean, you can look at Santa. Santa's are, like, fake long sleeves, but
We
still.
need to hurry and find the device.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
Look for it,
How would
Biddy.
I know?
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
I already am.
Dummy gods. Santa could be a bit dickish.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
2.
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all.
Imagine counting.
It won't open. Shit, this one's no good.
Same here. It's not moving.
Oh. There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Here's the thing. I'm sure you could sit here for 81
how many more
seconds and
seconds
nothing
do we
would
have?
happen. Because, like, you know, that's not how the narrative game
How would
goes.
I know?
But, like,
Our time limit is 81 seconds.
yeah, we could
I
just
know
sit
that,
here for
goddammit.
81 seconds listening to the beepings.
Asking you how many seconds we have left. Hurry!
Who knows?
It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone.
See, I know they say it's blue, but... Oh, shit. I accidentally clicked off my screen yet again. I know this... It looks like... Like, I could see how it's blue, but I never looked at that as blue. I always looked at that as, like, gray or something. Like, you know, like you're dead. You know? So dead. But never as blue.
Looks like it stopped.
What do you mean everything's in Spanish, Chloe?
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
I don't think that's my fault if everything's in Spanish.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole.
To my knowledge, nothing should be in Spanish. Because if everything on your Twitch is in Spanish, I think that's
What's
a you
this mark?
problem.
Mail?
No, not
Yes.
exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway.
We all did. We all looked at it,
The
June.
symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They're all so
The
dumb.
Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see.
Wait, where's Santa?
At the North Pole.
Yeah,
What a good
so,
joke.
I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean
We only have 2 more doors.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, it opened.
Whoa.
Yeah, it did.
Whoa.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan.
Maybe.
Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm winning. That's how the
Okay.
game works. I'm winning. You didn't miss too much when you left last night. Yay, we get to do another puzzle room. And, for anyone joining, or that didn't watch the VOD or doesn't know anything, I have played this game before. I've played it twice. So I'm gonna know some of the puzzles. Some of them I'm not. It just depends on, like, how much my memory reminds me of things. Like, this funky little thing. This is a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It kind of looks like a demon with an elephant like a nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? Who knows, Junpei? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. So, I know what this picture is. Again, I know what the picture is. That vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Hee hee hee. Love a little thief. Okay, so there's a bathroom door here. Tile squares all over it, yeah. We don't need this yet. We're leaving. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, okay. Okay, what do we got? Matches, perfect. Ah, God's above. I did it again. I'm sorry. I keep doing
Oh yeah,
that.
how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Weird thing to bring up after picking up a box of matches, but okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh,
Guess it really has gone down.
are you worried about me?
No?
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy.
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You
Yeah.
inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
Yes.
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Or is he?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
That's the classic thing, right? Like, it's just like, are you hiding something from me? It's like, what's the coincidence that we're both here? It's like, okay. That are you hiding from something from me? What? No! How could you even ask a thing? It's such like a double standard of just like that thing. It's like,
Well,
why are you here? Then you're
I
like,
don't
why
know
are you here? And
anything.
they're like,
I
why
mean,
would you
you're
ask
hiding
that?
it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
That's a weird thing to say, but okay.
Do you want to know? Don't worry.
Just say no. Just say no, because you don't need to know and you don't need to care,
Only
Junpei.
18
Yeah.
times 0. Yeah, I guess I just
She
haven't
got
met
you,
Mr. Right
Junpei.
yet.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
Yeah.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, he said it
Yeah, I do.
a while
So?
ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers or maybe the principal.
But then you have to question, why is everyone else here?
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No,
Lunch ladies
I
can't
can
be
barely
evil.
remember any of them.
Not on purpose, but they can be. I say
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Fantasy High. Evil lunch lady. Anyone get that reference by just saying that? God, that was dumb. It's an evil lunch lady in an episode of Family High. Hey, it's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. Throat always feels right. My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Whoa! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Thanks, Junpei. Thank you. Hey, look. It's a map. Looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Yep. It's now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. On the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Clicking the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see a bird's eye view of that room. Frick! That was fast.
ship is
Did
bigger than
any
I
of you see
thought.
that? I saw it for like a second. I didn't click anything.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
It did.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
Whoa, really? It's like he brought it up for a reason or something.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is
The actual Titanic? No, we're not that dumb.
replica of the Titanic?
Junpei would be that dumb, though.
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
Yeah.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Do we? Why not?
Yeah, well, I guess so. To a certain extent. What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Totally.
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
I feel like that's a lot of mummies, though.
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
Remember there was an archaeologist that had that happen?
That's
I
right.
think. Don't remember his name, but it
That
happened.
mummy, the priestess, supposedly, she was special.
Well,
What do you mean?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
and that's what made her special. She was pretty.
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns, the fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right?
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
How do you know what saponification is? I don't even know what saponification is. Who just knows that?
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then
Yeah.
what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
In Egypt, but it's really hot there.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid.
I don't believe
You know how a human body is more than 60% water?
No.
Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah, ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore.
I do want to say there's a lot of expositions like that in this game, and in theory they're all important. There's just a lot of stuff explaining stuff that later will get brought up again. The expositions are important. They're long, but they're not for nothing. I will say that. Do I want to skip through them because they feel like they're for nothing though? Because you're going to hear a lot of things basically being restated, but in like a different way. Yeah. But I mean, they're all their own unique sort of things in a sense. It all depends. Okay. I'm gonna go over those. Why? What do you mean why? I'm just gonna go check. Yeah, also there's nothing else to do here. June. The band. Okay. You're a pervert. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Don't remember when the curtains come into play. Okay, so we have matches. We're gonna light this. A candle with candles. This might come in handy. Okay, well I thought doing that would make more sense. I know, if I use this match as like the candle. Oh my god, it's lit. It's fucking lit. Oh. Well, this is a display case. Yeah. Check out these plates and shit. You want to take a look? I would like to take a look. Okay. It's like a Holstein pattern. Okay. Does the key work on this one? No. There's another key somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, so? Well, you need to take it with you then. Otherwise, there's not much point in lighting it. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading. My brain just... Listen, it's in my inventory. I have a lit candle in my back pocket, okay? Leave me alone. Why don't you sit on top of the dresser? He's complaining about it being hot when he's holding it. Then, like, how did people hold them before? Because they just, like, walk around, you know, like, ooh, is Junpei just weak? Yeah, good idea. So, set it down. Dimly lit. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. Dresser drawer, it's locked. Okay. Press the wrong button. Okay. Awesome, it worked. Then we open it, boom. Plate. Boom, plate. That's not your average dinner plate. Okay. We got a curtain. We will use that later. Huh? Hey, what the hell? Just got all dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. We should go see. It's a very fast melting. Very fast. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. Hey, Shaki. Okay. Let's see if the candlestick key will do anything. Yes, it opened. Alright, pull that shit open. It's pretty aggressive, Santa, but okay. Thank you.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
I don't.
Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
Yeah.
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Scusi.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got
Capitalism.
4 things.
Fuck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well,
Everything.
see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words. A totally real
Hope,
thing.
faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright? Here.
What do you want to do? We're gonna take
Alright,
it.
sure. I'll take it.
Why wouldn't we?
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
So I have a 21st century superstition.
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Because it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What a great reason.
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
play? You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
I don't know.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh?
That's a bit
Zero's
rude.
a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk.
What? It
You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Whoa.
So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni.
Okay.
You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary.
Bisexual.
Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty.
Nope.
Like trio, triple, and triangle.
Those aren't
You get
words.
the idea. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum,
Sex?
and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
Whoa, an octopus is called an octopus because it has 8 legs? Wow.
I see. So then Nona means
I know
9.
not everyone knows that. I feel like
So,
that's something you
how many
learn.
of
Like
us
when
are
you
trapped
like
in this
learn
ship?
like hexagon and octagons and stuff like that. It's like that because like your math teacher will be like, octo means 8. So then you're like, oh, an octopus.
That'd be 9.
Except for Squidward. Squidward only has 6 legs. So the question is, what happened to the other 2? Anyways.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the nonary game.
Yeah. Well, some things are named for a reason. What a weird creaking, but okay. You didn't have to do that creaking, but you did it for whatever reason. Okay. For the current. Oh, and the current's right there. Okay. I guess he is a sextopus. Especially with Squillium, am I right? Ayo. There's a hole in the curtain. Fifth from the top, third from the right. Fifth from the top, third from the right, fifth from... I don't think Squidward does any sex with any puss. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sheesh, I always forget that that's the bathroom door. Going back on it. Yeah. Oh my god. Just let me do my puzzles. It's like, wow, you're a creep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so. What are you mumbling about, Jumpy? Oh, sorry. Could you be quiet for a minute? I don't want to forget this, huh? There it is. Okay. Clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Now, leave. The exit. I'm gonna go check up on them. Okay. Now. So I guess I'm supposed to put the tiles in these empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give them a shot. Now here's the problem. This is the main problem. Finding the right pieces that go together. There we go. I did it. Fantastic. Yes, I did it. Yas Queen, slay. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like the show? Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Oh, it's the Mars key. We're gonna go to Mars.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Woo! More exposition.
I think I've seen this picture before.
I have to.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy?
His mouth didn't move.
Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
I would argue that Sansa is not a himbo. More of just
Yes, I agree.
a jagoff.
I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it.
Because it's not like he's like, duh, what's that? It's more of he's just like, that sounds stupid, you're stupid.
I'm in no position to defend or
It's more of
condone
just like a
anything
high
said.
school bully, if anything.
It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you guys think the picture
What do
looks
you
like?
mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
My favorite thing is that it has all these things that are like, yeah, I might know what those are. And then there's just Funya Rimpa, whatever that is. But I remember I looked at this before and I was like, I have no idea what this is. I know now. Is someone playing a saxophone? Like in the... Oh, that's what it looks like to you? I mean, that's fair. I remember, I think the first time I looked at these choices, I'm like, it looks like none of these. How could it be any of these? Obviously, it's a trick question, you know?
Maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
Boop doggy.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Listen, I can
Guess
get
you've got a
seeing it,
point.
but like once it shows you, oh, it's so fucky.
How did you know? You're right.
How did I know? I haven't played this game twice. What?
I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
I know. Yeah. I guess I'm
So?
just good. I don't know.
Now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures.
Also, I have no idea what the truth. Now, I feel like there's like some truth in some of this, just like like mainly because like you see some of this happen in the real world.
Both
Hold
of them
on,
were
I'll
difficult
let
to
her
identify
explain it.
initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Yeah.
These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
Yes.
To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
And this is what I mean by like, I don't know what's true in this or not. Like, that could be like a totally bunk sort of thing of like whether that happened or not. Like, you have to actually look it up. Some of the stuff in the game is definitely like, yeah, that didn't happen. But like some of the other stuff is like, oh yeah, that seems like something like that sort of experiment, because that's an experiment that like people would do. But like, at least in my life, I'd say that like there have been those things where I like either my friends or something say a word, or like someone else says a word, and like or you just like, oh, I started saying this one thing, and like you just keep saying it, and then eventually, like a while later, you start seeing like people on the internet saying it, people in movies saying it, people on TV shows saying it, and it's like a weird thing. It's like, how did we come up with this like same exact like slang or weird word or whatever, yada yada yada? It's strange. And like, so like to me in that sense, like that seems like a possibility, but I also feel like it's just like human nature in a sense of like somehow, because it's also like the lineage thing, like how like some things are just like passed down through lineage, like reactionary things or whatever, like based stuff, or just being like, oh yeah, I feel like I feel this or something. But like, well, I know there's actual studies. That's at least my feelings on it. Like how it's like,
wait,
yeah.
Does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier?
Whether the morphogenetic field is like a theory and a legitimate theory, not like it's like a thing that's like, yeah, that could I could definitely see that like being a real
field
thing.
not visible to the eye.
I don't know.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Because I feel like it also applies to like I said, like lineage thing, like you know, family members being like, it's like, yeah, I don't know, I felt this like connection with my grandparents or whatever. It's like that I've never experienced, but like I knew it and stuff like that.
Huh. Hmm.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just
Gaslight,
pseudoscience.
gatekeep, girl boss.
Oh!
Gotta love Lotus.
Okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Huh. A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Morphogenetic field. Okay. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll get June. You guys head to the door. Like it's not right there. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's head out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. I clicked on the door. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Oh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
I think it should.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Oh, I hate this one.
Isn't it obvious?
Even when I play it on my second time, I always have a tough time doing this
The
one.
exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Why didn't Junpei finish the rest of that
Good.
sentence? So I guess that wasn't very constructive. Why is he not talking?
Anyway, let's take a look.
Okay, now he's talking.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh?
So-
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago.
Thank you.
It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that.
It's just a rough area, just because it
Yes, yes,
uses
hold your
some
horses.
stuff I'm not the best at. Also, hi, Mark.
What did you figure
I
out?
believe that's Mark. If I remember your usernames
This is
right.
handy.
See, we came in here. Now, if we go out there,
Where
it will
is
be on
here,
the other
Lotus?
side of the
Mark
grate.
it on the map.
How about that? She's right.
There it is.
We
Okay.
can get out through there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here, you can have it back.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
You have a very unique
And that
name,
means the
so it's like a
key
very
card is
easy.
somewhere in
It's
here,
like, especially
right?
like when on like Discord and stuff. It's like you see it. It's like, oh, I remember that name.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Whoa, just like Scooby Doo.
Okay.
I mean, we're all there. I don't know if we're all there. Who is everyone? They're actually not too much like the gang though, because it's like none of them really fit to things, except for Junpei being like falling into things like accent, like Shaggy would. Okay, so this is the kitchen. We're gonna have fun here, and by fun I mean I'm gonna cry. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood fish F. I think I might be fine though. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. But drinking tea from this would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. It's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Okay. Is there anything I can grab? Hold on. Wonder what's in this drawer. Does meat look great on top of the grill? Make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Okay, so the drawer is stuck. Looks like the area underneath the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Coal isn't real. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin, a colander here. Nothing useful. Okay. Here's the thing. Plates. Okay. There we go. A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think that they're gonna help us much. Okay, well, take this whetstone. Don't know what we're gonna use it for yet, but we have it. Got a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. I guess we could use some of these as weapons. Totally. What kind of idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that while you're taking a look for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Why so serious? Look, a code thingy. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. But you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Oh, whoa, we can't get inside. I wonder why. It's not like there's a giant code on it or anything. A giant, like, lock. Crazy. These 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well, excuse me, princess. I don't know if my appetizers normally come on square plates. Most appetizers I know of are... Hey, look, a knife. It's a
Rusty
knife.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
More exposition.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh.
Thanks for the vocab lesson.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Yeah.
Oh, no reason really. I
Okay.
was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
Why?
Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Here we go again.
Yep.
What
Have
about
you ever heard the
Titanic?
story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic, a novel was published. It was called futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though.
Why is this being so laggy all of a
The
sudden?
name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
Astounding.
Stead wrote two stories that had
My
striking
GPU.
similarities to the Titanic disaster.
What's a GPU?
In one,
Gaming
two
per
ships
gamers
collided.
per unit.
Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll
I don't
give
know
you
what a
that it
GPU
seems a little
is.
weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Oh, graphics card. Listen, I don't know computers. My friend gave me this computer, and I thank them for it because I needed a computer. So some of the stuff is probably out of date. I don't know. It's fine.
What?
It wasn't being this laggy
Automatic
last
writing?
night though.
Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then
Yes,
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
but Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh, What are you...
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh?
Just deflect.
But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Maybe I'll use whetstone to sharpen the knife. Blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with it now. I like how you use the whetstone and magically all that rust is gone. It's just gone. So much stuff in here, a whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. I'm just trying to like... Cheese? Hey, there's something behind this cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright, guys. Time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Okay, there's a little green bottle back there. A bottle of oil. No, I wanted to look at it. Oh, look, cooking oil. You probably use this to make something slippery. This bolt is rust in place. It won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Just a little bit of oil. And come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Boop. Ha, yes, got you, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
It's cold in here.
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
No, it couldn't be that.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Like a freezer.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Oops.
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Oh,
What do you want? What's going on?
the door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. Ugh. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Lotus just said, good luck.
Oh.
Have fun.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something
There's
out.
3 heads in here.
Yeah,
So,
well, let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
okay. Can we open this? We can. Dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, I can become famous by buying followers, primes, and viewers with bigfollows.com. That seems like a total steal. I can't wait to do that. Wow, amazing. Fuck off.
I wonder how warm
Like-
it has to get for it to turn back into
Spam
gas
that
again.
shit at me. I'll get followers if I get followers, and if I don't get followers, that's okay. I'm not gonna pay to be famous. What the fuck? It's like the second time I got something like that. I mean, not on Twitch. This is the first time I got something like that on Twitch, but like,
Hell if I
it's like
know.
the second time
is that
in
gonna
my
help
life,
us
and
anyway?
it's like, why? 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 Stupid.
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Nice.
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
And also, I guess you could say it's like that episode of Sunny where they get stuck on a sinking ship, except this is very different,
How do you
as
know
they
that?
are forced to participate in a game to escape the ship or they die. You know? Like they weren't forced onto a sinking ship, whereas these people were, and now it's just like, if you want to live, I guess you gotta solve my puzzles.
Despite my looks, I'm the clean. Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
Yep.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Arglemoth.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
How the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here?
Yeah.
We don't have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about science.
But I was wondering the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Under pressure. Boom, boom,
Right? It just seems weird.
boom, 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 boom,
Water's a liquid between
I probably
32
can't do that.
degrees and 212
God.
degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
Those are two different things, sir.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're
I
just
think
gonna
even
freeze
their
to death.
molecular structure is different.
You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gas? Now let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up
H2O
like
is
a
at
pair
like
of
an
ice
angle, whereas I
sculptures.
think CO2 is just like a line or something.
Oh, but Jumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, CO2 isn't polar. That's the thing. Cause I'm like, there's a word for
There's
it.
a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32
And yeah.
degrees.
Listen, Mark, this game is just I don't know if you
I
remember.
heard about it.
The twins wanted us to play this. We didn't get too far into it because we never played it again. But the twins like were trying to play this in the room after like we played I think the first Phoenix Wright game. This just has varying amounts of either true or false information in the sense of like they're gonna talk about some stuff that is definitely true, but like then they're gonna talk about stuff that's like maybe not true. Like I don't know if someone actually did write, like all that stuff about the Titanic before it sunk. I mean, we could easily look that up, but also it's like,
Its melting point
it
is
seems
96
very like
degrees.
who knows? Who knows? Melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that
What happened to
freezes
the
at
sound?
96 degrees?
Can you guys hear the sound?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
I realized I was trying to turn my mic volume down just a little bit. And I realized I turned the sound down on my headset instead.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees
Okay.
called?
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, Mark, you were always just wherever. Okay. Listen. Sound, I don't know. The sound thing is difficult, okay? It's hard to do it, especially when you can't actively test what you sound like you're running. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we played Phoenix Wright at some point. I know you were always walking around that. You never slept. You slept for like 2 hours and then would just go back to doing work. But yes, we were playing games. We tried playing this one night. We only played it once. I think we did the first room, and that was it. And then
heard
I
it's
played it
called
later.
Ice 9.
Yay, Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9 or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did. even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Yeah,
Communicating
that's
in
true.
some way that we can't sense.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if you're in chat before. I think you were in chat when I
And
said it.
now it's
These
happening
expositions
everywhere.
have a reason. They don't have a reason right now, but they have a reason later.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
But yes,
But,
like, you know, they're like, hey, let me tell you this fun little anecdote about this stuff. While we're in a freezer, freezing to death.
What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad.
Would be
If
bad.
water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
More like Greenland,
I freaking hate the cold.
because Greenland is colder.
So let's get cracking, alright?
Iceland.
We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Yep. So we need to look for more stuff. Okay. This pork? Yeah, seems like it. What's this thing? Okay. Also, I don't know if this will work. No. Okay. Then we have this. Sturdy rope. Whoa. Is there anything else that looks useful? Okay. I think I know what I may need to do. More of a shock. Okay. But we can't do sort of thing with it. I'm trying to remember, is there... Everything's frozen in here. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. So, the question is, do we have everything we need? We do not. There we go. You beat it with the frozen chicken. That's what it was. Then I think, and let's just tie a rope around it. Yep, okay. Now. Here we go.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what...
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Oh yeah, the
Come
place
on,
we
get
grabbed
inside.
half of our supplies from.
Alright,
Duh.
here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Bonk. Explosion.
Jumpy! The ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yes! All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
The audacity of Lotus.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
She does this constantly, and I hate it.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
It all makes sense.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Yes.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
If she
she's
really wanted to kill
zero.
us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't.
But she'd also have to have something to
Well,
bar the door
she didn't
for.
do anything.
Yeah.
She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, well, that's all right.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
We have a happy family here. Okay. Now, chunk of pork. Boom. Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? What a great thing to say. Gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm. Ouch! See? I told you. What the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. Things frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So are we going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Wow. I wonder if I have a thing for that. Now that I sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. What does that mean? This pork smells good. Okay, so and the drawer is still stuck. Now, see, here's the thing with C plus 10 plus F. I know what this is in relation to, but I don't remember how to get it. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Finding ground food, I suppose. Damn, there's nothing in it. If I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did. Oh my, I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me? Does it feel colder in here? Okay. Trying to remember where the other stuff is. I think there are 15 of these places. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What, why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, there are 10 of them. He's over and they look like hats. They're soup plates. Made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. Makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that, right? There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Not everyone goes to fucking restaurants that have a 4-course meal. There's way too much food in my opinion also. Shower plates on the table. It says appetizer meat 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using the hexadecimal system here. Bleh. Hexadecimal is? It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15. And 10 equals 16. And 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. Then it just says it again. I think I get it. So C plus 10 plus F. 9 A B C 13 14 D E F. So 12 plus 15 plus 10. What do you mean 2B? $12 plus 15 plus 10. 22. 37? Unless it means 12, 10, 15. Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. That seems way... I think you're thinking... Hold on, but 10 is not 10. I did it wrong. $16. It's 15. It's 31. Okay. You got... I think you got the right answer. I don't know how you... I don't know what you did or how that made sense to you, but I guess you did it. I honestly don't know how. You baffle me. You baffle me, fair friend. How did you get 2B? Sounds like a medal was falling. Guess that went well. I was doing the math and I was like, oh wait, no, 10 isn't 10, 10 is 16. Because then that's like 12 and 16 and 15. I'm baffled. I don't know what you did, but I guess you're just a genius. Just a little genius. Okay, so it's still stuck. Okay, I thought it opened. I guess I was wrong. But I guess we have the Saturn key. So it's not like it matters? Yes, I think this is unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Yep. Yes, let's go. Okay. Look at you. smarty pants. Knowing the stuff.
I think we've been here before.
But now we're on the other side.
The elevators
The
are
other
over
side.
there, so that means
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
Yeah.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
next
do
move.
it. And we got through 32 in hex. Is 20. Yeah, but I'm wondering why you came up with 20 plus B though. Mainly. That's just cuz like cuz we had C which was 12, F that was 15, and then 10 that was 16. That was my main thing. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't need to know. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
We need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
Got the answer.
He's right. Let's get started.
Okay.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
Oh,
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors.
There were 2 doors, absolutely.
But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other
This is
four
a strange
after this
thing to do
hallway?
while you're bored, but I get it.
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened?
When I was bored, I just draw these little doodles. They weren't really anything. They were
When
like,
we went into the kitchen, it
because
was
I'm not a good
closed.
artist, but they were something.
But it's open now,
It is open.
They opened it.
most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
Gotta go down.
Route D then.
I'll go down Route D.
D it is.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yep, Route D.
then we're set.
Okay.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's
Yep.
check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah,
Water.
Just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
D-deck. More like D-deck. Got him.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
No. Oops.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Well, at that point, wouldn't you mean Mercury's staff?
Hermes herpes, whatever.
That makes it seem like someone called him herpes and she corrected him. And so he's like, Hermes herpes,
If
whatever.
we can't get this
What?
thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Yep.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
There are so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
There do be beds
Is-
everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
I like how they put their hands on it. It's literally not making the little
It's
dinging
not
sound.
responding.
They all do it though anyway.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
Well, maybe you suck at
No,
maintenance.
that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Yeah.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Snake!
Taos and Jaffe.
Ace! Clover! 7!
Yep.
How?
They're all here.
How did you end up here?
That's
Magic.
my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
Nope.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something.
Well, this isn't good.
Nope.
If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
Whoa.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not
The
again.
god of the
Those
gods.
goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Whoa, like the song?
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
That is a terrible
The
joke
Gigantic.
referencing the big love.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
It's also a third sister
Actually,
ship.
the Titanic had two sister ships.
Bam.
And they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Or
But the
is it?
Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical,
So you're saying this Lord Gourdain bought this ship?
yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down.
Who's
Just
to
pay
say you're not?
attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
It's just a theory. Let him have his fun little theory.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
Wow.
It's midnight.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Hmm?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
I mean,
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
bada
There
bing,
are
bada
48
boom.
other rooms?
Maybe?
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Boom.
Huh?
Huh?
What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right,
Wow.
I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake?
Where is...
Does that mean that he found
Snake?
them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible! I'm gonna go look for him!
Favorite thing is that she's supposed to be sad and stuff, but at the same time, like, her, like,
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait.
her sprites don't
Well,
necessarily portray that.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Wow, I told her to wait and she didn't wait. I really thought that would work. Ah.
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh, man. This ain't good.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
We're just gonna go top down. Actually, I don't know. Yeah,
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
let's go.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals the digital root of 26. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10, and 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital root for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make...
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's...
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay?
Well, I mean, then there's also the thing of they could leave Lotus behind because then 6 plus 5 is 11. Add 7, you get 18. Digital root is 9. Could just be
A
like,
way
bye,
to get
Lotus.
out of here with all
They
8
wanted
of us.
to.
That's impossible. Are you
Junpei
being
and June would
serious?
never, though. They would never.
And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the number of doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Does it?
No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
Okay.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the
going
first
in
class
order.
cabin. It's really close.
It's really close. Oh my gosh. What should Junpei do?
Are you all right?
Gotta talk
Look,
to Clover.
I know you're really worried, but
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
Alone. I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Wow, really?
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Did you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
all right. Let's go.
Yeah.
She's very distraught.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next?
Okay, so we went. So then the hallway with all the rooms.
Why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get
What,
going
to
then.
leave you alone? Because if so, I feel
Oh.
that.
It's Ace.
Hey,
Hey.
Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah,
No.
doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go, Jumpy.
Something about that was. I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
All right, where should we go next?
We've been everywhere, so we're gonna go back to the
Why don't
hospital.
we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait. That's
Santa.
Santa?
Santa. Talk to him.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah.
I am
that's
wondering
true.
that.
Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Now, the question is, who? Who knows? Honestly.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it?
Santa more like Step Bro. What are you doing, Step Bro?
Maybe he got back here before any of us. He found the parts somewhere, put them back, and then went through one of the numbered doors.
Which would be impossible,
No,
Junpei.
it's not possible. You have to authenticate with at least 3 people, or the red won't open the door.
Snake just put his number in 3 times and went in.
There's no way a single person could get through.
You wouldn't
by
be able to do that
themselves.
with any of the doors, though, because that'd equal out to 6.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
Bingo, bongo,
But if that's
right on
true-
the money. Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
Then
Got it.
the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else.
something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
Maybe.
Of course. It could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
I mean,
Yeah.
he ain't here.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Is June gonna stab me in the back? Finish searching, because we did everything.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we
Nope.
can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave one person
June
out,
could betray me.
then only one person will be left behind.
I mean, we'll see if June betrays me.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
I mean, but in games like this, it's very hard to trust anyone
No,
when
that's
literally
too cruel.
you're all trying to escape. One person disappears. And also there's that thing of like everything's automated. So what's
What's
Zero
so cool
doing?
about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's
Is
your
one of
plan?
us zero, or is zero somewhere on the ship?
Maybe we should
Who knows?
sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Huh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carried.
Seems very
Now,
manipulative.
let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace,
Everyone's
what
saying,
are you
oh.
saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
God, I hate that
Well,
creaking
what are
sound.
you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother.
Yep.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Okay. Have fun.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
Yeah, I always thought
I'm alright.
Ace had a recognizable voice, but I'm not necessarily sure what from. I looked up voices.
How are you all right?
And then I'm like, I think it's this person. And then it never would be, but I was like,
This.
I tried.
A syringe?
I only know Taliesin Jaffe, who voices Snake. That's the only voice actor I know. And the mysterious dude with like the curly hair in the beginning that like died. To me, he just sounds sort of like Weird Al Yankovic, but I know it's not Weird Al Yankovic.
Soparil Beta. What does this do?
Turns you to a beta cuck.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier.
And aesthetic? Whoa.
While we were searching the hospital rooms.
My aesthetic is also
I thought it might be
anesthetic.
useful later.
Drugs. Fuck.
I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
I was gonna use it on one of you.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace.
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll
God, that
have
sounds so
a
creepy.
nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
You ever drug yourself to fulfill your
Well,
promise?
we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
I guess.
Like you even mean that?
You say something?
No, nothing. Yeah, we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What?
You've literally
What did you just
agreed
say?
on so many things.
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Here's the thing. What door do I want? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take advantage of something, and I will go with door number 7.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7. Okay, 7 it is. Yeah. All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What? If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while.
Yeah.
This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up.
Ow, my shoulder.
I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it
Bad
now.
word.
I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Beat him.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
Blip. 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 Oh.
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
I don't know.
Only 81 seconds left. No time to waste, guys. Let's get moving.
Right there.
Look, the door on the left. I can see the dad.
It was right there. Okay. Panting yet again.
It stopped.
It did stop, yeah.
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but
Ah, sheesh.
whew,
My mic got
you'll
caught
never
on my
really
chair.
get used to it.
Well,
I
part
would
of
have
it
thought a guy
did.
your size would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare
You have no...
you little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat. Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good. Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
Dong dong.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks...
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this
VOD.
thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Yummy.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Why was that the first thing that came to my mind when he said there might be body parts in there?
Well, there's no point to standing around.
That's pink hair.
Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
That's Clover. Her name's Clover. Well, at least in this game, her name's Clover.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
Oh my god.
hell
It's
is
a
this?
mannequin.
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a real corpse, doesn't it?
This is...
Yo.
What the hell?
It ain't got
It's
no
just a
Jennies.
huge doll or something.
Yeah.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
It's just a rotting corpse.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah. A heart.
Why would there be
Obviously.
a heart in a doll?
think it's a
So
doll.
that they could get into heaven.
You think
Duh.
maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Stop.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna stop here. We're gonna pick back up on this room later, because I need to eat. And that is my main reason, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go do that. But I mean, thank you all for showing up and whatnot. I'll probably play this tomorrow. That would be my plan, to play it tomorrow, as well. But not entirely sure if I will or not, because I have another day off tomorrow, and then I have to go back to work, and mainly I've mainly only been consistently watching the whatchamacallit. Why am I saying watching? I've mainly been just playing it whenever. Well, I just decided to do this just because, like, I wanted to play something. I wanted to stream one day, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stream. And that's all I'm gonna do. But yeah. You guys have a great night. And maybe this time when I click stop streaming, it'll stop streaming on time, because sometimes it just doesn't. So who knows? Goodbye.